everyone, welcome back to Hudson's House of Play, and you are joining me here today for our craft tutorial. This week we are continuing our lesson about under the sea, and we are focusing in on the unusual things that you find under the sea. And today in our class we talked about Atlantis, a really cool place that was a myth way back when, and we talked about the mermaids and the people that lived in Atlantis. So today for our craft tutorial, we are going to make a sandcastle, and maybe we can add some mermaids or something really fun to our picture, and I will show you what you need for today. So if you'd like, you can print out the attached photo of our sandcastle. You can also bring on a second colorful piece of paper to glue your picture on, or you can leave it plain, your choice. You're going to need some sand. So if you have sand, that's great. Miss Lynn is going to be using a grain here that looks a lot like sand. And you can use anything from cornmeal to Rice Krispies. Get creative. You can even use almond flour if you'd like. Whatever you have that kind of resembles sand would be a good option. And then of course you'll need all of your usual coloring tools, whether it's paint or marker. We're definitely going to need some glue today. That's our big tool for the day. And that should be it, maybe some scissors if you plan on attaching your photo to a colored paper. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is you can leave your picture plain like this, or you can color it in. Miss Lynn is going to color it in, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be outlining all of the sandcastle with our glue, and then we're going to add the sand on top. So first, let's start by coloring in our sandcastle. I am going to choose, crayons would be great here, but I don't have any crayons. So I'm going to go with a very light sand color here. This is called Sandy Tan. And I'm going to just simply color in my sandcastle. And you don't have to use the sand color. You can use whatever color you like. I'm just going to lightly color it in. I'm not getting too crazy because we're going to be outlining our sandcastle using our glue. And Miss Lynn will be using her stickers as well today to add a little something to my picture. All right, and you can always just draw your own sandcastle too. You don't have to use the same image that Miss Lynn used. That would be really creative, and I would love to see some of you guys drawing your own sandcastles and then doing the craft from there. All right, almost colored in here. And last part, okay. Here we go, there is my sandcastle. Now I'm just going to add a little color to my flag. At the top, I'm going to go with a little lime green color. Palm leaf, it's called. Okay, I am ready to move on. Let's see here. Okay, first we're going to glue our photo onto our paper. Miss Lynn is going to just cut the sides down a little bit so that my paper will show the blue in the back. So I'm just going to trim a little tiny piece off of the side of my white paper so that it'll fit nicely onto my cardstock. All right, so now we're taking our paper, our photo, and gluing it right onto our cardstock paper. Shake, shake, shake. And a little bit of glue all around. And I'll stick it right on. There we go. nice and firm. And I would like to keep it on the cardstock just so that this paper has a little bit more stability. It's a little stronger, and when we pour the sand or the cornmeal on, it won't be too frail. Fix this bottom piece is a little lifted. Okay, good to go. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our glue and we're outlining our sandcastle. So all of the black ink we're going to be outlining, and I will show you how we do that. So let's start with the very top. I'm gonna outline the very top, just like that. There's a triangle at the top. And then I'm gonna draw the two sides, and then I'm gonna go down and draw the second part of the sandcastle. And I'm using a generous amount of glue because I'll show you what we're gonna be doing. So check it out. There's all the glue on there. Miss Lynn is just gonna outline the rest here. And you can do the windows too if you wanted. You can definitely outline all of the windows and doors. And maybe I'll do that, yeah. And take your time. The glue isn't going to dry up too quickly. So you have some time here. There we go. And you can outline the windows, or you can actually fill them all the way in. I think I might go back and do that. I'm gonna fill the windows in. I think that would look nice once we pour our cornmeal on, and you'll see what I mean. But it's your choice. You decide which direction you want to go in. You guys are the artists, and I'm always so impressed with how lovely your artwork turns out. All right, Miss Lynn is all filled in with her glue. Now, what do we do here? Let's close this up so that the glue doesn't dry. We are going to grab our cornmeal, and be careful when you're doing this because you don't want to spill everything. You can use a spoon if you'd like, and you can slowly scoop all of the cornmeal onto your photo, and I will show you how. Miss Lynn is just pouring the cornmeal gently over the photo that I've just outlined with the glue. And a little bit goes a long way. I think I need a little more on this window here. And then I should be good. Let's close this up so that we don't spill it. Okay. Now, the fun part, we are just going to tap, tap, tap our photo a little bit, spreading out the cornmeal, making sure that we cover all of the parts of glue that we outlined for our castle. So Miss Lynn is just shifting and tapping, and you can do this over the garbage or over a sink so that you're not getting it all over your kitchen table. Or you can even do it outside. That would be great if you have a nice outdoor space, and that way any of your crumbs, your little ants and maybe the birds will fly down and have a nice little snack for themselves. All right. Miss Lynn has a little bit of extra, so I'm just gonna grab a cup here and I'm going to pour out all of the extra cornmeal that I have. And I cannot wait to show you how our photo looks. Let me hold it up. Check out the sandcastle. Look at that. It looks like all of the glue spots have been covered with sand, and the windows turned out really, really cool. I love this. Now remember, you can go crazy. You can add a lot more glue. Those little specks, the little dots, you can fill those in if you like. You can do the bottom. The whole part down at the bottom is the sand. And you can really jazz it up however you'd like. And remember, you are the artist. If you want to draw extra parts to your castle, you can do that. Miss Lynn is going to add, so I'm going to add some waves at the top, and that will be our final addition to our sandcastle. Because we spoke about Atlantis, this underwater city that people used to believe existed, we are trying to create an underwater sandcastle like in Atlantis. So this needs to go underwater. What does that mean? I'm going to draw some waves at the top to show that this sandcastle is underwater. Alrighty, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, I just drew some waves right at the top. And if you want, you can color in your photo blue for the ocean water, or you can paint. That would be fun too. Miss Lynn is just gonna draw a little bit of blue along the sides because I wanna add some fun stickers to our underwater Atlantis castle. So far, I've just added a little bit of blue here for the underwater effect. And let's grab some of our sea stickers. Aha, I have some dolphins. I'm going to add some dolphins here. I have some little fishies that I'm going to add, just swimming about. And this is really fun. Let me show you what it looks like so far. Check it out. That's turning out really nice. And I even have a starfish. So I'm gonna add my little starfish sticker to the starfish down at the bottom here. And I'll show you what that looks like. Ta-da! And let's see, maybe I'll grab a few more. Oh, here's a good one. This is some seaweed I'll put at the bottom. And if you want, you can add your own seaweed. Maybe you draw it in, or maybe you take some pipe cleaners and put them on, or a feather. Ooh, I love these ideas. Or you can even use your artistic skills to add them in. Yes, okay. Let's get one more colorful fish. Ooh, I have a little, oh, I can't choose. These are all so cute. I'm gonna go with this little orange looking Nemo one, our clownfish. And look at how that turned out. Yeah, I like the seashells at the bottom. I might add maybe a seashell sticker. I do have a seashell sticker over here. And this will be, yes, this will be my last addition. Okay. All right, you guys, I am all done with my Atlantis sandcastle. I hope you had fun working on this craft tutorial with me, and I can't wait to see how yours turns out. Don't forget to send it to Miss Lynn at lynn@hudsonshouseofplay.com, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye to all my friends. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you again. From your place to my place, from your room to the classroom. Goodbye to all my friends. I'll see you again. Bye.